Hey guys, very impromptu video right now, but I have some very important stuff that I need to tell you, and it's not just going to do to just type it all in a thing on Facebook. So here I am, just after working out, and ready to tell you about something really vital and really important for you and your fitness. People keep asking me, Jonni, this P90X and all of this is great, but I already have an Insanity, I already have this, I already have that. I don't want to spend any more money, or I can buy it for cheaper. What is this challenge pack thing? Why is it that it's so important for me to get a challenge pack? And I'm going to tell you my own story so that you understand why it is vital that you get a challenge pack if you want the program to work. And some of you out there already know this. Got my eyeballs on some of you, because some of my very best friends in the whole world outside of Beachbody have done this. They've had their own program, they've whatever, and they've flaked out and they haven't completed the program and they haven't finished everything. So here's my story. 3 years ago, and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble from corporate for having these still, but my sister sent me P90X bootlegged copies, okay? So I get these in the mail, and I'm like, oh, P90X, awesome, Tony Horton, I love this. This is going to be so awesome, because it's just come out. It's 3 years ago. It was a couple years old, but you know what I mean. It was still relatively new. So I get these, and I'm like, great, Joanna, what do I do with this? And she says, take a bunch of niacin, and eat right, and do Kempo X, because it's really fun. And that was it. So I threw a couple of DVDs in, and I tried them, and I just didn't do anything with them. They ended up in a shelf in my closet. So fast forward a little further. I ended up hiring a personal trainer and a nutritionist because I thought I needed to spend a lot of money to pay people to tell me how to do things that I apparently didn't know how to do on my own, getting fit and all of that. And I lost a little bit of weight, and I learned a couple things, but to be honest, they weren't really teaching me anything. They were sort of telling me what to do, and I was doing it, and you know, I was getting some results, but I really wasn't getting amazing results. So then 2 years ago, I was watching an infomercial for Turbo Fire on the internet, and I just said, honey, can I spend just a little bit more money if I cancel my trainer and I cancel my nutritionist and get Turbo Fire, because this looks awesome? And of course he was like, oh, what about the P90X videos and the yoga video and all the other things that you've done? I'm like, no. This looks awesome, and I think that I can actually do this because it looks fun. It's Turbo Fire is martial arts, it's a little kickboxing, it's a little dance, it's fun. And Chalene Johnson's this little blonde woman just like me, and so, you know, I was like, yay, this is awesome. So anyway, I get my Turbo Fire. Now this isn't Turbo Fire, but here's what happens when you get a challenge pack versus anything else. Now I went to the whole kit and caboodle. I bought the $300 like expanded ultimate pack with Chalene Johnson, and I got all of the equipment that came with it. You don't have to do that. In fact, there are some programs like Insanity that don't have equipment with them, or T25 that come with resistance bands. P90X2 is a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. The point is, you get a big box like this, and in the box, you will receive a couple of things. First off, you actually get a smaller box with the program inside of it. So this is P90X2. This is my latest program. This is the one that I'm starting this week. And with this, in this box comes, ta-da, the entire DVD set. Woo! And if I buy it in a challenge pack, anything that happens to this, my dog slobbers on it, it gets stuck in the DVR, I step on it, it scratches, whatever, they will replace these for free. And they are awesome. Beachbody is just an awesome company. The other thing that you will not get if you just buy a program for cheap is an expanded video. You always get some kind of a expanded bonus workouts. This one is a $39.95 value that comes with P90X2. You don't get this if you get it off of the other sites, because you're getting a discount because you're not getting this, basically, is what's happening. Okay, the other thing that you get, and this is what I did not have. I did not have, ta-da, a book. A book that tells you what you're doing. Imagine that. My sister, you know, take a lot of niacin. Yeah, no, don't do that. This tells you exactly what to do. Now, some of you know that I am studying for my NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine, personal training certification, my NASM CPT. I'm training for that. Guess what? I've done about 10 Beachbody programs, and from Tony Horton, Shaun T, Chalene Johnson, Brett Hobel, between all of them, they have taught me most of the things that I'm learning. I mean, there's a lot more that I'm learning too, but they've taught me most of the basic science behind, because we're associated with NASM too. In fact, as a coach, you get a discount to get your CPT through NASM, but that's another story. So anyway, to make a long story short, I got a book that told me exactly what to do, which days. It gives you a calendar schedule that tells you exactly which days you're going to do which program. You also get an actual calendar that you can fill out. Each program's a little bit different, but this is a full 30-day program. Now, remember, I told you that I bought Turbo Fire for $300. P90X2 right now, the challenge pack is on sale for only $180, and you get all this so far. Now, that's not all. Then you get a nutrition guide. This is awesome. This stuff tells you exactly what to eat, and it tells you why. And for those of you who are science-minded like me, because I'm a mental health counselor, so I want to know why everything is, tell me why, tell me what's going on with it. This tells me why. It tells me exactly what to do and why. And it's actually, you know, I've learned so much from this. I also, my own background, some of you know, I have an eating disorder. I have not been active with my eating disorder for over 2 years now. Beachbody has been like my 12-step program. And it kind of is, because you pay it forward. I'll get to that in a minute. Now, the last but not least thing that you get, well, no, this isn't all. You get more, but you get a free month of Shakeology with your challenge pack. Now, this stuff is amazing. I am going to tell you this. When I first started these programs, I was very skeptical too, because I had taken some shakes in the past, and I was like, yeah, not so much with the shakes, and I'm really, you know, whatever. But these shakes are amazing. They are full of phytonutrients, they're full of antioxidants, they're full of enzymes, they're full of superfoods. They are a dense nutritional meal replacement. They are not just a whey protein shake. They're not just something that you buy at GNC that, you know, can help with after workout. And there's a really after workout drink too, which is awesome. But Shakeology is amazing stuff, and you have to at least try it. You try it for the first month. If you don't like it, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything. That's how sure Team Beachbody is. I mean, there's thousands of us doing this out there, and most of us were very skeptical in the beginning too, or had bootleg copies that we were given from other people, or bought them on Amazon for cheaper, or whatever. But hooking up with my coach was the last and final piece that kept me motivated. I was put into an accountability group by my coach online on Facebook. There's other ways that we can do it too. I contact my customers through Facebook. I contact them through Gmail. I contact them through texting, through phone calls. I'm there for them a lot of the time. You know, the challenge pack gives me a commission. It's 25% commission. So I'm making 30 to 40 bucks roughly, give or take, off of a sale. It's not really a whole lot of money when you figure I am keeping people accountable as a coach 24/7 for the most, I mean, off and on, give or take. But that's like $1 a day, you know, that I'm making off of the commission for this stuff. And I'm not downsiding that, because the point of it is that you get, you know, 5 people in your challenge group, so that there's a good, decent group of people in the challenge group. So you're actually making some decent money if that's something that you want to do. But I mean, above and beyond that, it's, you know, that's the bread and butter. That's kind of it. That's why you buy the challenge pack instead of just getting something off of, you know, off the internet, or, you know, off of another site, basically. That's what you're doing. The accountability piece, I just can't tell you enough how important it is. It has changed my life. If I sat here and really started to talk a lot about it, and a lot about my new friends, and about the fact that, I mean, I'm becoming a personal trainer, guys. I have a master's degree in counseling, and I've been doing this for a long time, over 10 years now. Before that, I was a teacher. So I have a lot of experience helping people and doing things with people and teaching people things. But I'm going to be a personal trainer. Like, my dad used to tell me that I was not good in sports, and he put me on the sidelines in our soccer team because he was the coach for our soccer team. And I had this underdeveloped sense of myself as an athlete. I was a really good runner, and I played basketball and did some other things in high school too, but I was never really focused on it because I didn't think that I had the ability to do it. But anybody can do this. Everybody can do this. I believe in you that you can do this. I just also know from personal experience the difference between somebody sending me something that I didn't have any personal valuation in and then actually spending a few bucks to get the whole thing that works, the whole challenge pack, the Shakeology, the program, the nutrition guide. You'll get an upgrade to the Beachbody website. You'll get an opportunity to join the Beachbody Challenge and get a t-shirt at the very end of it. There's certifications. I have my insanity certification now. I actually teach insanity classes. Can you believe that? I mean, those of you who know me, I teach insanity classes. I'm going to be a personal trainer. I mean, this is crazy that this is happening in my life, but it is. I mean, and my sense of self-esteem has come back again. You know, my friends who ran into me the past couple of years have known that that was a struggle for me. I had gained weight. I was always skinny, and I was not for a little while there. I didn't gain a whole lot of weight, but I've lost 30 pounds on this. I'm 40 years old, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I have abs. I mean, I've got muscles. Can't see them because it's cold in here. But anyway, you get the point. I don't want to belabor this anymore. The last but not least piece that I want to talk to you about is the coaching opportunity too. If you just do like I did and sign up as a discount coach, you get a discount on your Shakeology. It means that instead of paying $130 a month, you're going to pay closer to $100 a month for it. But here's what you also get. You get 25% off of everything that you buy because you will want to move through programs. If you buy P90X today, you're going to want to do P90X2 eventually. If you do Insanity, you're going to want to do Asylum, on and on. But this gives you an opportunity to bring other people in too so that they can join with our challenge groups. I have met hundreds of new friends. I cannot tell you the amazingness of these people. I mean, just watch the interaction on my Facebook website. The people that I know that I have met are just amazing. They're so awesome. And I really want for all of my friends to be a part of this. So that's it. That's why I buy a challenge pack. And I really want to encourage all of you to, you know, if you have these, that's great. That's lovely. But get another program. It's not going to kill you. Join with us. Get into one of the challenge groups. I will work you through it day by day. I'll give you nutrition tips. I'll give you fitness tips. I'll help you. You'll have the trainers. You know, you have access to the trainers too. That's another thing, is that they're real people. You can actually get on a webinar with Tony Horton and talk to him. You can actually ask Shanti questions. In fact, I'm going on a cruise in March and I get to meet Tony Horton and Shanti, and I am so excited. I'm gonna cry, and it's gonna be awesome. And it's my first cruise, so it'll be amazing. So anyway, that's why. Please join my Beachbody family. Buy a challenge pack. Just do it. Just try it. What's the worst that can happen? You got a 30-day, money back guarantee. At the end of it, if you're like, Johnny, I'm just not into this, it's just not working, that's cool. I'll be like, awesome. I'm glad you at least tried it. That's the worst that can happen. What's the best that can happen? You could lose some weight, you could get in awesome shape, and you could just meet so many awesome people and be part of my team and come to Summit with us next year. Maybe even be a coach yourself and pay it forward, because that's part of it. All right, I'll see you cats on the other side. Fitness out of the box rocks. We're going to make this year an amazing one. Come and join us. We'll leave the light on for you.